read. Take care of that light on, please. I had the opportunity about 12, 11 years ago to volunteer as a lunch buddy. One of these, you go visit the kid at school, they assign a high-risk youth to you, and my high-risk youth was a second grader. All I got was, this kid really needs a role model or somebody to just talk to and spend time with. I remember the first 2 or 3 years where you're like the elephant in the room. You're sitting at a big lunch table in the cafeteria with all the little second, third, and fourth graders, and they're eating generally their school lunch at the South Wenatchee grade school, Mission View. If you know anything about school lunches, you'll know that they give you one single napkin the size and consistency of a roll of a piece of toilet paper. And so I'd sit there and watch my lunch buddy eat first, and then seconds, and then thirds, wearing half of it, getting a third of it in his mouth, and that napkin was just a train wreck. I remember meeting his friends, watching the chubby kid whose pants were falling down, and I gave the kid my belt. I remember when my lunch buddy's father was diagnosed with terminal cancer, and I helped him get a whole summer experience at the YMCA for free, including a week at summer camp and a couple of other trips, membership at the YMCA, and daily go to the YMCA. I remember being a part of helping his father get the house out of foreclosure so that the young child's family wouldn't get evicted from the house when the father had terminal cancer. I remember going to the father's funeral service. I did not go to the mother's funeral service. The father passed away when he was in 7th grade. The mother passed away when he turned 17. And throughout this whole process, I sat there and thought, what's the point? What am I really doing here? What's the meaning of this? Over time, I visited my lunch buddy in juvenile hall, and then in jail, county jail, Chelan County. And most recently, I brought him $50 worth of socks, underwear, long johns, and t-shirts up at the Okanagan County Jail, where he is now on his second felony assault charge. I can tell you that I know this kid better than the judge, and better than anybody who's represented him or advocated for him within the system. And that I've seen this kid overcome so much, and I've seen his heart, and I've seen him do tangible things that somebody who's grown as a person doing, getting a full-time job, supporting himself, going to work 50 hours, 60 hours a week, communicating, showing up on time with a clean shirt and a washed face when I take him out to lunch. And at this point, I'm working with his reverend to try and get the prosecutor, Douglas County, to reduce it from a felony to a misdemeanor, so he'll spend less time in jail, so we can hopefully grow to know the daughter who we just told me that he had recently. So if you ever volunteer, advocate for somebody, and you don't know if they're really getting anything out of it, trust me, stick with them. They are, and then in the end, you'll get even more. So thank you.